So it's that time of year where we're looking ahead to next year and starting to dream and imagine what could be possible. And you might have already started putting some pieces in place towards setting the goals to hit exciting new milestones. And if you have, I love that for you. But I want to just offer a little bit of perspective that I have found after coaching hundreds of real estate agents across the world and helping them identify ways that they actually hold themselves back. And this might be a trap that you've fallen into in the past. And that is understanding the biggest mistake that realtors make when it comes to setting proper goals. Now, here's what I want to explain to you in this video so that you can create better, more impactful goals for your real estate business going into next year. There is a key difference between habit and process related goals and production related goals. I'm going to tell you what most agents do and where they fall short, and then I'm going to tell you exactly where you can avoid that trap and set yourself up for success. And for some of you, this topic might sound a little familiar. If you didn't know, this is actually a topic that we are covering in the Market Authority Insiders Club in the December issue. So if you are not a part of the Insiders Club, this is actually a monthly subscription coaching light, as I like to think of it, where we go deep onto one new topic each month. And this month, we're talking about goal setting. So if you already know you need to do some work in this area, check out the show notes, check out the caption below. There's going to be a lot of different ways that I can assist you in this process and even show you how I work with agents through the coaching offerings that I have. So let me paint a picture of what most agents do wrong. And again, not calling anyone out here. This is a very common pitfall that real estate agents tend to fall into. At the beginning of the year, a lot of agents, as they start to imagine what could be possible, and they look at their empty whiteboard on the wall and they write a number that sounds really cool, really exciting. That number might be $100,000, $150,000. It might be $300,000. Earned, right? But regardless, they write that number on the wall. Maybe it's a unit goal, so they write the number of transactions they'd love to close, and then they don't really go further. Like, they identify what they want to accomplish, but they don't create a plan to accomplish that. That's where the big problem is. Now, because of that, they go through the entire year reacting to the world around them. They're reacting to client problems, they're reacting to the market, they're reacting to different things that pop up on a day-to-day basis. By September, you're exhausted. You look up at that number and you might realize you're a little far off and you think, it's been a long year. I've really done a lot of work. The holidays are coming up. Maybe you have, travel coming up, that kind of thing. And you decide to take your foot off the gas a bit and coast through the holidays, and you'll get back to those big goals starting January next year. Fresh start, right? Now, the challenge with that is if you put off working towards those goals until January of next year, now not only have they missed their goals for that year, they are putting themselves back behind 90 days because we are in a 90-day sales cycle in this industry, meaning whatever you do today is going to pay you 90 days from now. And so this is what I want to help you understand. If you have fallen short of your goals year after year, and I've been there, it's okay. But if you've fallen short and you're like, where am I going wrong? It might literally just be this timing issue and the issue of not understanding what we actually need to be tracking and measuring for. Because if all you're doing is putting down those production and revenue goals on a board and not creating the plan of the habits and processes that you will commit to get there, then you've already missed the mark and you are building your business off of luck. So here's what you're going to do. Keep those goals. Having vision is important. The big picture matters, of course. But what I want you to do is care enough about your business and your success and invest a little extra time and energy into your ability to create really cool things and put together additional goals based off of your habits and your processes that will ultimately lead to those results. While you can set a production and revenue goal, You need to understand that more than anything, it's going to be a byproduct of actually accomplishing the things that matter. And the things that matter are what you're going to do on a daily and weekly basis. These are going to be your revenue producing activities around prospecting and marketing that are super mundane, super boring, not very sexy, not very exciting, but over time, build into the snowball effect of creating massive traction in your business. So here's a few tips that you can use to set better goals going into the new year. When you're setting your goals on an annual basis, you will have no more than 10. I know this is hard. I know there's a lot of things that you want to accomplish and a lot of things that you're excited about, but you should not be aiming to accomplish any more than 2 or 3 really well thought out goals per quarter. When you are identifying these goals per quarter, you are going to be open to adjusting these throughout the year. That means you're tracking your progress, you're tracking your metrics, you're staying accountable to the process. And if you need to change those goals, you will. You're going to give yourself permission to do that. Now, specifically, the habit and process goals that you're looking to accomplish are going to be tied to your prospecting and marketing routines. So let's talk about what a really good goal is in real estate specifically versus a not so great goal. Going back to the example, a not so great goal is I want to earn $100,000 this year. I mean, it's clear, it has a deadline. Those are all key components to a great goal, but it's more of a byproduct. It's going to be more of a result of accomplishing something great, right? That's what's going to come as a result of the process you stick to. So instead, what I would challenge you to do is articulate a goal more along the lines of this year, I will double my conversion rate to my database by fully executing my database marketing plan for 2023. That might be a rolling goal that you want to hit every quarter because there are going to be specific activities and initiatives and projects that you complete under that every 90 days. And those are things that we can actually measure our progress on. You can measure whether or not you're sending your newsletters out each month. You can measure how many people you're adding to your database each month. You can measure how many events you're hosting and how many appointments you're booking with new referrals. So you have to identify really what are the meaty things that we're looking to accomplish on a smaller basis, on a micro level, daily and weekly activities that ultimately accumulate into huge traction for your business. Now, I want to leave this video for you more as a food for thought. I want you to sit in the discomfort here because you might be saying, wait, Steph, I've got a lot of different areas in the business where I can apply this to, and I'm not sure what that needs to look like. I want to challenge you to look at the goals that you may have already been kind of chewing on for 2023. And I want you to think how you can make these even smarter. I want you to think about how you can make these more quantifiable, more measurable, how you can break these down into smaller and smaller pieces so that this becomes a metric that you track on a daily or weekly basis. And go as far as you can through that process. And when you need more help, check us out in the Insiders Club. This month, like I said, we're going through the goal setting process that we walk through our coaching agents with, and you might find that it's exactly what you need to add more context and clarity into your success path for 2023. I'm going to leave you with that. I really hope you found this helpful. And as always, I am rooting you on every step of the way to your most exciting goals and milestones yet. Thanks so much for tuning in. Till next time, keep on crushing it.